go ahead and like this video because I'm about to put y'all on game today. Now y'all know we got new consoles coming out this year. So that practically means graphics for all games on these new consoles are finna level up. We finna hit the next level. Now, Mike Wayne, heavy 2K21 development, the game's being worked on. That's the news that we have. That's the update that we have. Also, what to be expected. Now, of course, we should expect major visual improvements in graphics on new consoles because these consoles, especially the Xbox, is more like a PC now. Now, the PS5 still has very good specs, but the specs are stronger on the Xbox One Series X. So that's where I will be taking my talents to next year. That's what I'm telling y'all if I don't get both. Now, today, I'm going to show y'all the graphics on NBA 2K21 that you should expect on the next-gen consoles today. Now, right now, I'm on my Xbox One, and these are graphics from 2K20. You know what I'm saying? These graphics from 2K20, let me be honest with y'all, they look really good. They look really well, especially on a lot of the main characters, but there are some flaws. You know, there are some flaws. Not major flaws, but like as far as detailing, lighting, graphics, certain features, everything looks good until you put it up to something that looks better. You know what I'm saying? Like, just imagine, think about like Xbox 360 days, PS4 days. We probably thought those graphics looked realistic. You know what I mean? It was like, oh, this game looks really real. Now, today, games do look really real. That really does look like Giannis and whatnot. But when you put something better against it, then you'll really see that, like, the graphics for PS5 and Xbox Series X are really going to go crazy. And I'm going to show y'all some fine examples. I'm not playing any games. I want y'all to see this because they're really, the graphics you can expect to see already are already available. They're already out. Since the next gen consoles are going to be up to near PC graphics, we can pretty much expect, like, if you're not already familiar with how people mod the game and create cyberfaces, let me explain what that is. It's pretty much just more realistic looking players on 2K or whatever game you want to make. So you can make more realistic, any NBA player look way more realistic or fit the year that they play, you know. In 2K20, like I said, a lot of players look realistic, but when you compare them to somebody on PC that's modding the game and enhancing how the player looks in real life, you will see the difference on a lot of players if you put them side by side. Now, I will show y'all an example, and I will show y'all some of those cyber faces and some of that gameplay because that's how I am expecting players to look in 2K21. That's how y'all can expect players to look at 2K21. Now, this is James Harden. This is a Cyberface James Harden. Shout out to all the guys. I will put links in the description where I got these videos from. But this is a Cyberface James Harden. This looks really good. This looks just like James Harden in real life, right? Now, I had previously showed y'all earlier in the video James Harden. And I'm pretty sure y'all was thinking that, okay, yes, this James Harden looked really good. It's still like, but it's until you compare them till you can really appreciate how much more detail they can go into and add to this game to make these players look even better on next generation consoles. It doesn't just stop there. It's like body type, features, size, all that looks really accurate and really realistic. Now, this James Harden looks just like James Harden in real life. You know, got the little eyebrow slash right there. The beard looks real. The mohawk looks real. All that looks really like James Harden. Now, this is a comparison between 2K20 regular James Harden and a modded Cyberface James Harden. Y'all see how much better that looks. I mean, but without looking at that, you're going to say, oh, that looks like James Harden. But you can see how much more detail they can add on the PC and the mods. Now, we're saying that people are doing this, creating these PC, these mods, these Cyberfaces. Now we giving 2K the opportunity, this big company, to come in and compete with that and make it better than that. So, in a sense, it should be even better than that. You should at least expect those types of graphics. But 2K20 having all these resources and all these people working on the game for so long, dedicated working on the game, it should definitely look better than that. And that's already out. People have been doing this. People have been creating graphics like this. So that's kind of what we can expect. Now, my mind right now, I honestly can't envision it getting that much better because I just haven't seen it. You know, it's something you have to see. It's like I told y'all, just think about the 360, those 360 days. Like, it's harder to imagine when games look so good. It's harder to imagine them looking even better, even more realistic. But they can. So it could be even crazier because, like I said, the article said This jump from this 2K20 to 2K21 is probably gonna be the biggest jump graphic wise that there has ever been. And that's saying a lot. That is saying a lot because that jump from like PS2, Xbox One, not Xbox One, but the original Xbox to 360 and PS4 was absolutely crazy. But it does not just stop there. We're talking about these types of graphics for every player on the court. Because another thing about graphics in 2K and 2K20 and like mods and stuff, the frame rate on our current consoles aren't as fast as they will be on like they are on PC and for next generation games. So a lot of the games that we'll be playing, you'll be able to see things more clearly and you'll be able to even focus on the graphics more because a lot of the time when you're playing the game, I mean, you know who the players are, of course, based on like, when it's far, you zoomed out some, you see who the players are, you know who they are. But like when it like zoom in, you're gonna be able to focus and appreciate it even more. Now these are definitely mods and some Cyberfaces on 2K20. Now don't really pay attention to the TNT and the logo and all that type of stuff. That's just extra stuff that they're doing. I want y'all to focus on how the players are actually looking. You know, how they look more realistic, how they look more fluid. Because I know a lot of people they are looking forward to seeing what the graphics are going to look like, but we already kind of have the answer. We already have the answer now. One thing that they definitely could do is expand the crowd, make the crowds look more realistic. I'm tired of having these. I feel like we're in 2020. The crowds need to be looking more realistic by this point, Maybe even put some actual real people in the crowds that you actually know be at these games. Now, like I said, the courts and all that, the gameplay, the angles, all that type of stuff can definitely improve to capture the graphics, the court, and give it a more realistic feeling. I mean, even now, like, even though the graphics look as good as they do and the players look real, it still feels and plays like a video game because it is a video game. But at the same time, the arena, the court, the court could look really, really more realistic. It could look like an actual court. I mean, it does, but it still has that video game feel to it. Like, it doesn't look like as real as it. I feel like they could take it to the next step. Let me put it that way. It looks good. It looks realistic. But, like, if you go into 2K, look into the arena outside of, like, the main court, everything else kind of looks like they just kind of slacked off and made it look like a video game. Now, if they give it that more of a real feel, then it'll be even crazier. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you look into the crowd right now, everything looks video games. It doesn't really look realistic, but the court looks good and all. But if they focus on those types of things, that's really going to take it to the next level. But as far as graphics go, the graphics are here, man. Y'all see, they already exist. That's all I'm saying. 2K21 graphics already exist. Even on NBA 2K20, if you mod the game properly. Even in 2K20, there's some work to be done. There's a lot of generic looking players. If you're not a very important player or a star, sometimes they kind of slack off on you and you really don't look like how you look. I mean, you look close, but I guess if you didn't get your face scanned or whatever, you're not going to really look like you at all. But it be like that sometimes, Now, I've definitely taken the time to look up and see how to mod these players, how to create these Cyberfaces. This is some stuff you can only do on a PC, This is stuff you can only do on the PC. You can't do this on your Xbox. You can't do this on your PS4 because you don't have the freedom to do it. That's just how it is, The game you get on Xbox and PS4 is what it is, But on a PC, you can make a lot of changes. You can import a lot of files, create a lot of new players. You can do a lot of stuff learning how to mod. And while I've been quarantined in, I've been learning. I've been seeing how to do it because I was interested. I mean, like, why not? If I'm going to play 2K20, why not play the best version of it that you could possibly play? That's easy to access. Now, the only thing about that is I'd have to buy it again on PC. And am I going to play it enough? Like, this is me on Xbox One right now. Now, the court looks good. The players look good, But like I said, the crowd looks pretty fake. The arena looks fake outside of the court. Even though in real life, that's probably how the Portland Center looks. The Portland Trailblazers arena looks in real life. It probably is built like that, shaped like that. But outside of the court, like, you can't just be in 2K21. You can't be having these realistic looking NBA players, this realistic looking court, and then like outside that everything just looks fake. It just looks like a cartoon. It looks like 360 almost back there. I mean, of course it's better than 360, but y'all know what I mean. It doesn't look like real people. Now I get that like it'd be hard to create a lot of real looking people out of nowhere, but they can do it. They can definitely do it. People need to be looking realistic. I don't care how they do it. Maybe even some small stuff like the basketball, the arena, the bench, like a lot of small stuff that could be tweaked because a lot of this stuff's already been tweaked. Modders are going crazy. Modders are going absolutely crazy this year on 2K20. I see y'all out here like really making the game lit. So I had to come here and show y'all because I know y'all would appreciate to know what to look forward to because I know a lot of y'all strictly care about graphics. Y'all really care about graphics, especially going from next gen. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button, turn those notifications on. Until next time, man. Dinsky out.